HD 1&1 Champions League final. Week in, week out, just hates losing. Well, he hasn't had too many experiences of that.
Barcelona back together again now.
Let's face it, the best team on the planet that we're looking at there.
Iniesta. Twinkling feet of Messi.
Right-hand side, Barcelona often plays on the left with Pedro down here on the right, but they will switch, I think.
Dimitar Berbatov, of course, was disconsolate when he found that he wasn't even amongst the subs. And just looking at the players who haven't made the squad, John O'Shea, Wes Brown, Johnny Evans, etc., they're all sat behind the Manchester.
Signs of doing that now. Barcelona.
Messi working with Villar.
Crazy Manchester United leaving two players up. Last, did you see that?
Iniesta. Yes, counts for handball. Away by the head of Vidic. Led by Pedro. Busquets. Pedro again.
It's a game of cat and mouse. He goes forward, he goes back, but it is one of those two set.
More often, here comes from the left. And it's Messi. Cross goes Vidic.
How to stop it? Impossible.
He's the alchemist, isn't he, with the formula.
The shape.
Messi trying to have the first challenge in. Xavi. Now David Villar. Skipped on, and Edwin van der Sar would love to keep a clean sheet. He did that. Messi. Xavi forward. This is Rooney. And Rooney! Equalise for Manchester United!
Has he drifted offside? Maybe fractionally behind Giggs, but he does it. Nice, wasn't it? Very nice. Great job of controlling it with his left thigh and then just...
We think wants his team to move on. They've got four forward here against four back for Manchester United. Messi. This is Pedro. He'll keep it in. Messi. Xavi. Triangle rip. On to the fullback to make extra attackers.
The shot when they get the ball.
Keep it in their direction. He goes short to Busquets. Oh, unlucky.
Coming on, Giggs. Going early.
Make attack the best form of defence. But Messi skips away from Vidic. Looks for David Villa.
And he's away. Thinks the best. Could he have put his foot through it there? David Villa. Maybe so, in hindsight.
Well, what an engaging 45 minutes of football.
They have played here before. A couple of years ago, they played in the Wembley Cup, a pre-season tournament. Mostly they're younger players, but Messi got... Pedro must be absolutely bristling with confidence after giving Barcelona the lead. Messi. PK who stayed forward from the corner. This time it's Xavi being invited to shoot. Passing the ball again. Iniesta. It's Dani Alves in a goal here. Good save by Van der Sar. Comes out to Messi. Van der Sar was back, but his second goal in 15 appearances, Pedro. Tonight. Messi. Oh, Messi!
I'm not sure. The ball's swerving away.
He overpowered Edwin van der Sar. Out of very little. The little man gets... He scores in England, and it's at Wembley. And it puts Barcelona 2-1 up against Manchester United in the Champions League final.
Well, so often, Martin, we eulogise about his mazy dribbles. This time, it was all about the shot, the power. Goals that have made the ref think.
Here's Pedro. Iniesta. It's Messi again. Parried by Nemanja Vidic. Alves. Messi. Barcelona in command. Lucky to get it back. Here's Pedro. Can't find room for the shot. Iniesta does! Dani Alves, Xavi. So they've got Manchester United where they want them at the moment. It's David Villa. Brilliant! Oh no! David Villa gets in on the act. And that should see off Manchester United. They forced them back. And they found a way through again. Pep Guardiola's hasn't been out warming up. He wants to try and get a measure of them.
He's loving every minute.
They're sending their message around the world. To Kasai, the referee, is just letting Barcelona break. Messi. One last thrust. Even he, his nervous gestures. Barcelona don't need it. It would be just like them to supply it. Stripes who are poised for their celebrations, which start now. Scorer. Villa a scorer in the second half as they pull away from Manchester United, and Sir Alex accepts it with this. He knows that they've been beat in the new stadium, as Barcelona were the best in Europe in the old stadium 90 years ago. Guardiola a winner here as a coach, just as he was as a player. Revenge.
Manchester United under all sorts of pressure. Talk about field players. Busquets ran that game today. It was very difficult for Carrick and Giggs, and unfortunately it was just a mismatch. Xavi and Iniesta just dominated them from start to finish. Made it very difficult for them. And that guy there, Lionel Messi, they have the best player in the world, and he proved that again tonight. Involved in every single thing that Barcelona did. He's a magician, the little fella.
Barcelona, they were magnificent on the night.
They will be just about ready for the presentation there. A disappointment to Alex Ferguson. Let's go Martin Taz.
Welcome. Pep Guardiola, who climbed the old steps as a winning player in Cruyff's team in 1992 when they had to delay. Came on right at the end, and there is the genius, which is to lift the European Cup for Barcelona. It's typical of the club. They have won it by beating English clubs before. They have won it in England before. Now they've done both on the same day. A class act. Simply the best. Barcelona.
Pace up, two passes, getting efforts at your goal. They're great to watch, Jeff.
I was tough on Mascherano before the game. I thought that would be a potential weakness. I've seen it years, 70s and 80s, 90s, where power, strength, long ball. This is going back to sort of the Brazilian teams of the 60s and 70s, where total football.
Team, a very good team that won the Premiership with a lot to spare, really, in the end. And they've been made to look pretty average tonight. And that's not a criticism of Man United, because I actually think we're witnessing the best football team that's ever played football. In my opinion, the way they pass the ball. When you talk about keeping possession,